Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the all-new BMW X2, and I think this is a pretty interesting car because it doesn't look like any other BMW model. It doesn't look like the X1, it doesn't look like the X3. Now in this video I will tell you everything you need to know about this all-new X2. I'm going to show you the interior, the exterior, and I'm going to tell you all the specifications. Let's start this video here at the back-end design, because now for the first time ever, the X2 has a coupe roofline. It has this big sloping roofline with this massive gurney spoiler here at the ends. And the entire back end of this car is pretty impressive. It has really big hips, it has a pretty big, well, behind so to say. You got these completely new tail lights that I haven't seen before on any other BMW model. And you also get this very impressive bumper here on this version with the M Sport package. You also get a pretty big diffuser on this car. And what is also pretty big on this car is the trunk size, which I didn't expect in a car with such a sloping roofline. This car actually has 525 liters of luggage capacity, which is pretty decent. However, this is the electric version. If you go for the regular petrol or diesel version, you actually get a little bit more trunk capacity. The front end design on the X2 is also completely original to the X2. There is no other BMW model that has this front end design. However, the grille does look a little bit like the grille you get on the XM, the new performance SUV from BMW. So you get this hexagonal grille design, and this car also has the iconic glow option. So then you get this LED strip that runs all around the grille. Now this is an option, so you have to pay extra for it. And this is the first model in this segment to get the iconic glow option, because beforehand you can only get it on the 5 Series, the 7 Series or the BMW XM. But now you can also get it on a smaller SUV like the X2. Let's talk specifications. Like I said, you can get this car with diesel, petrol and an electric drivetrain. Now this is the xDrive 30 version I've got here. This is the iX2, so the electric version. So you get 2 electric motors in this car, one on the front axle, one on the rear axle, producing 313 horsepower, giving this car a 0 to 100 time or 0 to 62 miles an hour time of 5.6 seconds. This car has a battery pack with a capacity of 56 kilowatt hours, or actually just a little bit less. I believe it's 64.8 kilowatt hours, giving this car a WLTP range of 494 kilometers. The car can fast charge up to 130 kilowatts, just like the iX1, and you can charge it at home with 11 kilowatts. Then let's talk petrol. You can get this car when the car is introduced with 2 petrol versions, depending on where you live. The car will be available with a 1.5 3-cylinder producing 170 horsepower, and also with a 2-liter 4-cylinder turbo engine producing 300 horsepower. And that powerful version will do 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 5.4 seconds. So it's actually a little bit faster than this electric version. Now they will also be introducing diesel versions and also later on a less powerful electric version. The sloping roofline means that you don't get a lot of headspace here in the back of the all-new X2. Actually, the headspace is quite poor in this car. I'm 1.80 m and I just about fit here in the back. I only got like 1 centimeter left. So if you're a little bit taller than me, you won't fit here in the back. I guess the trunk had a lot more priority than the backseat area here. I do have to say the fit and finish here is pretty good. You get an armrest here in the middle with 2 cup holders, and there are 2 USB-C ports here in the back as well. So if you're a kid, this is still a very good place to be. The interior is pretty much identical to the interior of the X1 or the iX1. So you get this big floating center console here with a small cubby space under the armrest, and this little lever which you can pull towards you if you want to put the car into drive or park or neutral, etc. You also get this small volume dial here on the center console, and there are 2 cup holders in front of you and a big area where you can charge your phone wirelessly. There's also 2 USB ports here, and there's also a big space below the floating center console. You also get this massive screen in front of you. It's a big, long stretched screen that BMW calls the curved display. You get this screen in a lot of BMW models. Now, the infotainment system is the BMW operating system 9.0. It's a pretty good system. It's pretty fast, although it is a little bit elaborate. There are a lot of options in this infotainment system, so you do need a little bit of time to figure it out. However, when you have figured it out, it is actually a pretty pleasant system to use. So that's basically everything in a nutshell that you need to know about this all-new BMW X2. The car will come to market somewhere in the spring of 2024, again, depending on where you live. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more videos like this in the future, hit that subscribe button, and then I'll see you in the next one.